Hi, welcome to the Vaguely Anime Podcast. I'm with host this afternoon, Michael, followed by other host, Kat.
Hello.
And Kat is going to talk about a thing I've never heard of before.
Yep. All right. So, Love in Deep Space. So, it's a Gooner game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a mobile gacha game. Very popular among the ladies. It's like one of the top mobile gacha games. I think actually just like any mobile app. Like, it makes so much fucking millions of dollars. I think it's the second top grossing behind Pokemon TCG.
People do love that game.
Which I'm actually really surprised that was, I think last month that was the top grossing, and then it was Love in Deep Space, because I feel like it's really free-to-play friendly, because you get 2 free packs a day. There's different like missions and stuff you can do to like get the little hourglasses so you can like open more packs. There's like dailies, and then you can accumulate more to open more packs. Like, I have never felt the need to pay money. So I'm honestly not surprised that people spend money. Like, I get that, you know,
People
gambling. Yeah. Like, I get that. But to be like the top,
right?
That's what I was surprised about. Like, that's what I was not expecting.
Well, you said Gooner, so like...
No, not Love in Deep Space, for Pokemon.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because I was like, well, how
No. I totally get Love in Deep Space, which I'll go into, but I just wanted to brief on Pokemon, because that's super, like, what I thought is really free-to-play friendly, because you get all these, like, free packs, and then... I don't know. So I was very surprised that was the top. But Love in Deep Space. So basically, it's this game where, like, the main character that you're playing as, it's basically just like some MC that you have some power, that you're special, you know, basic.
Yeah, general, you could be this person, self-insert.
Exactly. But, like, you're different than the other people because you're special. It's kind of, in a way, like My Hero, how only certain people have powers.
Right. I was going to say Kirito and Sword Art Online.
Yeah. And their powers are called Evols, and...
That's a terrible name.
I don't care. I didn't fucking make it up.
No, I know you didn't make it. I'm just saying. I'm like...
I don't know. There's a lot of fucking... Like, you work for this company, and you're called unicorns. Like, there's a... Like, that's worse. I don't care about fucking Evols because you're part of the unicorns. Okay. That's way fucking worse.
I think we're just running out of generic sci-fi evolution names.
Yeah, like, seriously. But so... And then, like, the different things that you can do, like, with your evil power and whatever. But so you have different love interests in it, and there's 5 right now. And so I'm going to talk about spoilers for Love in Deep Space, if you care. I don't care. I'm just talking about it. Like, I don't care. I don't know. So basically,
it's 3D art style.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So like, one of them, their evil is like fire, one's ice, one's light, one's gravity, and one of them, I don't know what the fuck his evil is. I don't understand what it is. Every time I see it, I'm like, what does this mean? Like, I literally don't understand, like, what the fuck this is. Like, I don't understand what his evil is. I think it's like some sort of, I don't know. They're all supposed to be some sort of manipulate. I don't know what it is, to be honest. All the other ones are like super obvious what they are, and I just can't tell what his is. But now that I'm talking about this, I'm like, I'm going to get so much hate. This is probably going to be the most hate. Thank God we're quitting, because we're going to get bullied off the internet.
Quitting's a strong word.
Because the Love in Deep Space girlies, they are known for bullying, and they are they are known for.
We've shit talked BTS at one point.
No. They are. Wait, we shit talked BTS. No, that had to have been. I was not there for that. No way. I shit talked BTS.
I didn't mean we as in you.
Oh.
I meant like the collective.
Oh,
we.
okay. Because I was like, I love BTS.
Like, I'm pretty sure at one point we were like, eh.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, no way, I did. But so in the game,
Which character has the weird power?
Silas, white hair.
Okay. I'm just trying to see if I can like look up
What his
dude's
thing is.
Yeah.
Because every time I see it, he's got like black feathers that like I'm like, what is it? What is the power? Because also, so there's like little like mini games and stuff you could do with them to like raise your affection with them and like whatever.
Energy manipulation.
Like, what does that mean? Like, what are you doing? Like, what does that mean? But anyways, there's like little things that you can do. I'm just a side thing. But one of the things is you can play claw machines with them, and you can win little plushies that you put in your little rooms that you can decorate with them.
Right.
And they each do something, except for the one that has fire evolve, because obviously he doesn't want to light the like fucking plushie on fire, because usually they use it to like help cheat, to like help get the plushie.
Right.
But I feel like only the one that has ice is the only one that's actually like helpful, because he'll literally freeze it to the claw and like get it. The one who has the gravity one could easily like, but he does it. He just throws them up in the air, and I'm like, why did you do that? Like, this wasn't helpful. And
yeah, catch him in midair. That's easier.
Like, no, I mean, he drops them, but he's I guess resetting them. But it's like, you could do better than this. Like, I don't know.
You can do better.
The one who has light just puts like light on it. Like, what is this doing? Where is the same one for Silas? Like, he puts his little like red aura on it, and then it doesn't do anything to help like catch it. So I'm like, what are you helping? What is it doing? But the one who has the fire evil, he's really rich, so he pays for more tries for you to keep going. I'm like, at least he's doing something. He's helpful in that way. But
Fair
he
enough.
doesn't pay every time. Like, because it's, obviously AI. So, like, they don't always cheat and they don't always, like, do whatever. But
man, a 28-year-old 6'2" muscular male.
they're all over 6 foot. Like, they really were appealing to the, they've got to be the tallest, most handsome. They're all jacked as shit. Like, because there's these, like, skins that, because I'm telling you, they have done everything in their power to make sure you spend money. And so there's like literally skins that you can buy of them just in a towel. You can just have them in a towel. Like, they just greet you and they're just like, hey, what's up? And they're just in a fucking towel. Like, what the fuck?
Fair enough.
Like, it is a gooner game to the fucking max. But so the reason I decided to try the game was because, Nikke, right? I've talked about Nikke. So that's also a gooner game. But that one I've been playing for a year and a little over a year now. And I really like it. I think that they've done an amazing job with the story, like all of that. And I really like it. And so when Ryan first started playing it, all I saw was that it was a gooner game. And I was like, I am judging you. Like, full judgment. Like 1,000%. What the fuck is that? Like,
surprised he plays it, since he seems to have such a strict code against that shit.
He hasn't been on in like 2 months. Like, he doesn't really play it. Like, I'm the one who plays it religiously every single day. Like, I will not miss my dailies. Like,
right.
Anything. But he's also on like chapter 3, and there's like 33, 34 chapters. Like,
right.
And he's never progressed any further. But I'm in like the top 5% of players, and like, like, he's a casual player, as he likes to say, and I'm the opposite of casual.
Yeah, because you have an addictive personality,
I guess. But so the point is, I judged it to the max until one day I saw him doing the story, which I had never seen. All I ever saw was the ass, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? The jiggle physics. And I'm like,
you also played
I don't know.
Genshin.
Yeah, but that's like so mild compared to what the fuck Nikkei is. Like, so no. Like it's the tiniest bit of jiggle physics in Genshin compared. And so like they literally just have ass shots of like them shooting things versus Genshin where it's like, oh, you could look up the skirt if you wanted to, like, but you need to do that yourself. Right. Like, so it's like not really. But so I judged it to the max. I saw him doing the story one day and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And then he was like, yeah, it is an interesting story. You should try it. And then I did. And I was like, wow, it does really have an interesting story. I've cried. It's been entertaining. I've laughed. Like it is just. You
cried to a gacha game?
They have like a really good, well-written story. Like it is not just. I mean, I've cried to Genshin too. Like it's just because it is a gacha game doesn't mean that I
just assume it doesn't have depth to it.
There are gacha games that don't have any depth to it, but there are ones that do. And so, so Hu Tao for Genshin, that's my favorite character. They just had a past. I mean, spoilers for Genshin, but this was for Lantern, right? That just happened like, I don't know, last month. They killed her, murdered her, and they made me fucking walk her. They were like they were basically making you walk as her to her death, like walking across. You see the light, like she's passing over the bridge.
Damn, you couldn't even win in Genshin.
To like
everyone you like must die.
I know, but they saved her.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, I was bawling my fucking eyes out because she has been my favorite since there was leaks of her months and months, like. Basically, since the game came out, there was like this sheet of leaked characters that were data mined. And she was just a concept, an idea. And I just was like, her, beautiful. Like, and I was just obsessed with her like since then. And I just have ever since and forever. And, you know, it's been 5 years more, like however many years it's been. And then for them to fucking kill her. And then you have to be her and then like do it, and then you're watching her with her fucking dead dad and grandpa, and then she's like, okay, I'm ready, like, and then I was just like, what the fuck is happening? And then they were luckily like, it's not your time, someone's here for you, and then like the MC like pulls her out and you're good. And so but I was bawling my eyes out. I was like, it's always me. It has to be. I'm convinced that everything is personally against me. That someone's be like, you know, it's funny. Like if we wrote this.
There are so many characters on like random shows that we've like started watching in the past or whatever that like for like anime clubs or anything. We are like, oh, I love this character and I know things about it in the future, and I'm like, oh.
And, like, the worst part is, I mean, Hu Tao's a very popular character. She wasn't always, but she, like, slowly became. She actually, like, wasn't really that much of a liked character, but then over the years, she grew to be one. But, they're in these, like, shows and stuff. I feel like I'm not even picking, like, main, you know, character. Like I'm picking kind of like obscure. Not always. Sometimes I am just picking.
Usually the obscure.
No. So not always, but sometimes I feel like I am just picking like obscure ones, and I'm like, I really like this character. It's just like I can't be happy.
And then that flashback episode hits, and you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's just like it can't be happening again, right? Anyways, yeah. So for Nikkei, I was judging it, and then it had it was like a really good story, and so then I started playing it over a year ago, and I really like it, and I can't wait for more chapters to come out. It takes a couple months for it too, but you know, I'm actively waiting for more content to come out. And so for Love in Deep Space, probably for like, I don't know, maybe a little bit less than a year, stuff has like popped up on my TikTok. I've been like, oh, this Gooner, get it out of my face. You know, I'm like, oh, what is this? Like kind of the same way I was to Nikkei. But all of a sudden, like an edit, I don't know, like a month or two ago, came up. And it was just like what people think the game was, and it was just like a bunch of Gooner things about it. And then it was like what the game actually is, and it was a bunch of like clips from the story. And I was like, oh my God, did I do it again? Like, is it another Nikkei? Like, does it actually have like an interesting story? And I kept thinking about it, and I was like, maybe I should give it a chance. Like, I don't know.
Wow, they fucking got you.
They did. Like, whoever made that edit on TikTok, them personally got to me. I wonder how many people they fished out like with just that. But so probably like a week after that, I was like, I'll try it, I guess. But so my problem is I have too much loyalty to things that deserve no loyalty. I have been playing Eminence and Shadow for like 2.5 years. I hate that game. I hate that game with a fucking passion. Like, I have so many issues with the game. It is literal trash. I hate it so fucking much. But I won't quit. I won't quit. I play it every single day. I do my dailies every single day. Well, I mean, right now there's a ReZero collab, and I was like, I knew I didn't give up for no reason. I have been rewarded. I have been rewarded. This is why I didn't give up. It cost me It cost me so many fucking gems to get both Amelia and Rem.
For a game you don't care about.
Yeah, but I got them. And they don't even have that good of ratings. Like, they're not even that good of units. And I was just like, whatever, I don't even like this game, so at least I got them. But anyway, I digress.
That was a stupid ass show you made us watch too, right?
Did I make us watch it?
Didn't you?
Yes. Yes, I did.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Because I remember talking about Sherry and her English voice actor, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, because that show was terrible.
Because I originally watched it in sub, and then when the dub came out, I was like, oh, well, let me see what's up. And then I was like, oh, what's happening? What are they doing? Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, My Hero Ultra Rumble, like, I was playing that for a year and something, and they dove that game into the fucking ground. Like, I cannot quit things. Like, I just cannot, and I will just ruin myself, like, just pain myself. Like, I just can't. I give loyalty to things that should not. They are actively destroying my mental health, and I can't. I don't know what's wrong with me, but like, I cannot quit things. And so it's like I have commitment issues, but in the opposite way. Like, I commit too hard.
Right.
So, but so I did this game, and I don't really like it, and I can't quit because I'm like, maybe one day I'll like it. So basically, I started the game, and it freaks me out because I don't like talking to the guys, and like, that's kind of the main point of talking.
Why don't you like talking to them?
They freak me out. Like,
the 3D models?
No, their models look fine. I mean, like, the whole point is that they're supposed to be attractive, and like, well, I don't think all of them are attractive, but like, some of them are. But like, the way they talk to you, it like skeeves me out, and
okay.
like, it like makes me cringe that they're saying these things to me. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like
it's trying to be like,
they're trying to be like
sexy,
romantic. Yeah. And I'm like, don't say that to me. Like, yeah. Like, I'm just like, please don't. Yes. But that's the point of these games, is it's like, it's appealing to that.
Right.
Like, it's supposed to be, they're literally supposed to be your virtual boyfriend. Like,
yeah, because you're lonely.
Yeah, like, that's the point. And I'm just like, please don't talk to me. Like, but you literally have to like talk to them and do these things to raise your affection, to raise their levels, to be able to do combat and everything in it, because this is a very combat heavy game, which you would not fucking think, but I am stuck on almost every single fucking level on this game because combat is so fucking hard. And what pisses me off about this game is, and I know why it makes so much money, one, there's the side of gooners,
right?
Because the cards, you can watch them all. Like, they all have a story, a date, a thing, like, that you watch.
Right.
And I personally haven't watched them, nor have I gotten anything special enough that I would think even has it. But like TikToks have come up and they have sex. Like there are like or they allude to it. They don't literally, it's not, it's not literally porn, but like they're, you know,
to black PG-13.
Yeah, like there are things that you're just like, they did it. they definitely did it, but there's nothing that it's like, it's not porn, but like you could assume.
It's like how Persona does anytime you romance with someone where they're like, can I stay a little longer? And then it just cuts to the next day and that's it. Like, so it's like, you could have just cuddled.
Yeah.
Or just talked to each other on the bed.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. And then, like, so there's just like things like that. But again, like I don't have any of those cards or anything. Like I don't really have 5 stars and like anything good enough. Like, so all of those, like the spicy cards would be, you need to spend more fucking money to be able to pull them on there. And I'm like, I haven't spent any money on this game because I don't like it. Same thing with Evidence in Shadow. I haven't spent any money on Evidence in Shadow because I don't like it. So like,
see, this is like when Eamon tells me that I'm not, like, no one's holding a gun to my head when I'm like reading something that's bad. And I'm like, yeah, but there's an ending to that. Like, I know if I'm reading something, I'm like, I'm committed to reading this, but it's 20 issues. It's 15, whatever it is.
Maybe the game will get shut down and I'll be freed.
That you're committed years.
And I have. And I fucking have.
Like, at least mine ends. He's like, you know, you're just holding the gun to your own head.
I have been playing Hatsune Miku Colorful Parade on 2 phones for 3...
Why 2 phones?
3 years, because my old phone, which is not this one, but was before I switched phones, because you can't switch it over. They made it that you were then able to, but it wasn't linked, so I wasn't able to. Before that, I had it on there, and I had an account, and it was one that I liked. I had on that. I switched phones like maybe 2 months later. And then I already liked that one, and then I couldn't get it onto this one, so I just started a new account, and then so I've been playing on both accounts. But the thing is, so that one's that's like the song one, like that you play music, but I don't think I've played a single fucking song in a year. Like that I've just sat there and just been like, I want to play a nice little song. Like, you know, like, which is the whole fucking point of the game. That's also a gacha game. I think I only play gacha games, actually. Like, I mean, I play Fortnite, which isn't a gacha game, but on my phone, I think I only play gacha games.
They're going to make a fucking gacha Dead by Daylight game, and you're...
There is. They just shut it down. Oh, okay. They literally just shut it down. The Dead by Daylight mobile game was a gacha game.
Oh.
Yeah. So, they just shut that down, though. But, yeah, literally, I think I play like 7 or 8 gacha games. So bad. But
never go to a casino.
I actually don't like casinos because it's not guaranteed what I could get. But on gacha games, I know what I'm
not
getting.
Guaranteed either.
I know that I'm going into pity. Like, so even if I don't get the card that I'm going for, it'll go into pity towards the next thing. Like, I will eventually get something. Whereas if you put money into a casino, all gone, never. So I never spend more than $20.
That's quitters talk. Every quitter quits right before they hit it big.
Well, I don't like casinos, so I always spend $20 unless like it's like a birthday. Like maybe I'll spend like 100. But that's it. I actually don't like casinos. So fun fact, I'm good. Like I won't just risk it all and
fair enough, I guess.
Spend all. So at least I'm good on that end. But gacha games I'm not safe from. Unless I hate the game and I'm just playing it for fucking no reason.
No, because you can't say you're safe
from
it.
I don't spend money in it.
Sure, but you're still sinking time into it, and they're making money off you from ads.
I think I play 4 gacha games I don't like. And I don't spend money in because I don't like it. So I'm just playing it for no reason.
You're giving them
5?
So much money.
5? Yeah, I don't know. Who's to say? Like, there's just literally no point. Like, I'm just suffering, like, for wasting my time, literally, because it takes time to do this shit. But yeah, like, I don't know why I don't quit the Hatsune Miku Colorful Parade, because it, like, I haven't played, the whole point is to play the songs, and I literally think it's been a year that I have not touched a song, and because 10 songs a day you can autoplay, and so I just autoplay it. And so it's a gacha, and so, you know, like, cute costumes and like things will come out, and then you can get different cards and everything.
And
and
the
so
autoplay is good enough to get you the rewards
for the events. So like, if you do that, then it's enough for me to get the cards. It gets me just enough from what I need to buy from the event shop every event.
Gotcha.
So that's what I've been doing, because I don't need to do anything more, because I used to do you need to do one song a day, and that was the daily. But then I realized you could just do the 10 auto songs, and then that was enough to get by. And so I've just been doing that, and it's like, so why the fuck am I playing? Because I'm not doing, but I cannot quit. I literally cannot make myself quit, and I'm doing it on 2 phones. Like, I literally cannot make myself quit. I don't know why. Like, it is, like, it's just purely suffering for like no reason.
Shove you into a fucking soundproof box with no phone.
Because sometimes an event will come out, and then I'll be like, oh, cute costume. Well, good thing I've got gems. Like, I can do it now. But it's like, it's just, it's a fake event, like, in a thing where there is a story in it, but I never read them. So why am I doing it? Because I don't read the story in Colorful Parade.
Right.
So what am I doing it for? Like, I understand this. And like, I know. I am saying this out loud.
And you'll keep doing it.
Exactly. Like, literally. That is the definition of insanity. Like,
it's the definition of addiction.
well, that too. Like, I comprehend all of this, and yet do not stop. For a year. Like, I've just been, like, at least before I was playing. Like, so for 2 years, like, I was actually playing. Right. I wasn't reading the story, but I was playing. I was doing my fun little songs and whatever. Like, I was doing it. But I was like, well, what if one day I decide to play again, and I've missed out on all those cards in those events? So, like, I might as well just keep doing the 10 autos a day, because I'm going to miss out on all those cards, because they're free cards. If I don't know, like, it literally, it's FOMO. It's just FOMO to the fucking max. Like, I don't know. It's so bad.
It's like, recently, Colin was over, and I was grinding in a game, Metaphor, which is like the new Atlas game. Because I was watching a TV show that I was like, I wanted to like finish, because I was like, I only.
So you weren't paying attention to the story.
Well, no, I was grinding, so I didn't have to pay attention to the story. So, like, I was on the last 2 seasons, and one of them was like half the length of all the others, and I was like, you know what, I want to get this show done, and I want to keep putting it off. And I got to a part in the game where I could just be grinding, and I didn't have to think, and I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna stay here till I finish the show. Okay. And so I was literally just watching it, and I just knew the route to where I needed to go, just to hit X, kill all the enemies, do the loop, till I killed everything, leave, come back, do it, and keep doing that. Spent a whole 12 hours doing that. God. Because I was just watching the show. Yeah. I mean, not continuously, over the course of a few days. Okay. And gained like 15 levels. Okay. And a fuck ton of money, and et cetera, et cetera. And and Colin was like, why? Like, what's the point? I was like, well, because I'm watching the show, but I want to like do something, and I could be active in making myself make this game way easier for me, because I'm about to like fight the final boss, and if I can grind out some levels, fuck it. So I get to watch my show and get help on the back end when I fight the boss, and I'm probably way higher level than I should be. And he was like, it makes no sense. You're an idiot. And I was like, I don't know how this doesn't make sense.
I mean, I don't think you're an idiot, but also, like, why do it for 12 hours?
Because I was watching the show.
I know, but it's a little excessive. But, like,
I would have spent that time watching the show anyway. Yes. So now I'm just grinding out this thing so when I fight the boss, it's easier.
I mean, I don't think you're an idiot for it, but I just think it's excessive, like, to do it the entire time.
Like, if I was just sitting there playing the game for that whole 12 hours, yeah. But I'm not. Like, it is me just doing it, like, muscle memory at that point, just watching the show. So, like, it's a passive thing at that point.
I guess. But then was the boss too easy?
I haven't left yet. I'd only just finished the show, like, 20 minutes before you got here.
Well, I guess you'll have to say if it's too easy. Because, like, that's no fun either.
I'm fine with easy.
All right.
Well, it's the same mentality with, like Pokemon, right? Mm-hmm. If I don't kill everything and I mean, I don't have this exact same mentality with Metaphor or Persona games in general, but like Pokemon, where it's like, if I don't one-hit kill everything I come across, by the time I get to the first gym, I have failed and I am not doing well enough.
Is that your mentality?
100%. I need to make sure everybody knows they are nowhere near as good as me.
Okay.
I am the greatest trainer that they have ever come across. All of their
I
Pokemon.
am the greatest 10-year-old they've ever seen.
And all of their Pokemon are obliterated in one hit every time.
I mean, that's never my goal, but it usually happens by the first gym.
By the time I get to the first gym, I should have my third evolution for my starter.
Oh my god! But it's just because, just what I'm like looking for, you know, like.
Yeah,
so
like I mean, I also run around
happens.
just go do everything. In
yeah.
Pokemon. But that's not
my goal. Like, it's not. Like,
no, my goal is like
that's not my mentality.
I went up against Leon, the undefeated greatest champion of all time, and I was like, bam, one hit kill everything, dude. You fucking suck. And you got beat up by a 10-year-old, dude. You didn't even hurt me. I didn't even need to swap Pokemons for type advantage. I just obliterated you. And now that computer code has to feel bad about itself.
I'm sure it did. So stupid. That's stupid. The other one I won't say is stupid, but that's
But
stupid.
yeah, so like, I mean, I don't really give a shit if the boss is too easy. Like, I'm still getting the story out of it.
I guess.
Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, fuck, I beat him in 5 seconds. Like, that's lame, because I know I was grinding stuff. So, like, if I beat him easily, I know I at least, like, earned that.
Well, I mean, I don't know how the game specifically works, but
like, he might scale up. I don't know.
Yeah, because, like, the only thing I would think about is, like, obviously, Pokemon, it doesn't matter because, like,
it's a game for 10-year-olds.
Well, also, like, they don't do anything, like, you know, so, like, that doesn't matter. It's just the fact of, like, switching Pokemon and, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, certain games where, like, it will do different phases and, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whereas if you one-shot it, like, it won't
that.
No,
it'll always have phases.
Even if you do
because
that.
I've played certain ones where, like, I was whatever and fucking one-hit it and then it just...
Oh, but it'll still do it.
It still activates the thing.
Because that's what I was like. Would you miss out on stuff like that because of being too strong? Because that's the only thing I would say is, like,
no,
you miss out
for
on.
this game, I went up against, like, one of the middle bosses, and because I was grinding for the same show, actually, because I was watching The Expanse, and when I started watching it, you know, I was just, whenever I was in a grinding area, I was like, fuck it, this gives me an excuse to keep watching it. And then, like, when I would kind of get to a point, I'd be like, okay, I'm done doing this, and I would just go actually keep playing the game. But I think I was, like, halfway into Season 2, and I think Season 2 and Season 3 have, like, 13 episodes both. I think I was halfway into Season 2, and like, a notification popped up that was, like, Season 3 is leaving in, like, 12 days. Oh. And I was like, because because Amazon didn't own the show before Season 4. So I guess, I don't know, they were losing rights to it. It's still there, so clearly they figured that out, but I wasn't aware of that. So I was like, fuck. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta watch this show. So I just watched it while grinding for an entire season and a half, because I was like, I need to finish this show as quick as possible, or finish that season so I could then go back to a leisure pace. And I think that was also, like, another 10 hours or something. And then I went up against a boss and, like, one-hit it, essentially. But it, like, will activate, like, a cutscene that technically stops the health at a point. And then things will play out, and then like the second thing will happen, and then there's the health there full back up.
I guess that makes sense because Love and Deep Space actually does that. When it gets to a certain point of the health, it locks, and then it'll do its little whatever rain thing, and then once it does that, the health unlocks again, so you can start hitting it.
Yeah, so no, I wouldn't like miss out on anything, so it doesn't really matter. And again, like my thought process is like, whatever. I don't need the boss to be a challenge. Like I'm not someone that's playing like I don't really like. That's the reason I don't really like, play like Dark Souls and stuff. Is it's like that shit's not super fun to me.
That I don't, because like I don't like stuff that's too challenging.
Right.
Like that I don't want.
I mean, I don't know.
Like that's just not for me.
I would understand, like, if I get to the final boss and he's relatively easy, I'm like, well, I grinded for fucking 20 hours total. Like, sure, makes sense.
Yeah.
Whatever. But he also might scale. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he originally would be level 60, but now I'm level 73. And so maybe he, like, goes up to 40, like 80 or something. I don't know how the game works. I don't know if it does scaling or not. But, yeah. Anyway, finish The Expanse. Great show. Recommend that show if you're looking for a sci-fi show. It's really good. Bummer though, because one of the main characters after season 5, one of the actors, apparently not a great guy, so they had to write him out. So season 6, you really feel the absence of that character because the character was very important to like the main dynamic of the cruise. So you're just like, this is still like all right, but you're very clearly missing this guy. And they also canceled the show. So it like ends fine, but there's like plot threads that sure didn't.
Because it did like too fast.
I guess, yeah. So like it ends fine enough where you could be like, sure, you want to know what was going on, but also like you could just take it as like the journey continues, but you know.
Yeah.
So not super dissatisfied with that. But yeah, great show. 6 seasons, really solid. I also recently rewatched. Speaking of Pokemon, I rewatched the like original 4 movies, which were all very fun. Always wanted a Celebi. Watched that movie again. Was like, fuck. I would still have Celebi as a pet. Which I had this thought process again, where I'm like, in the games, I'm like, no, capture every legendary. They're yours. But like, I feel like if you were living in that world, there's only one Celebi protecting that forest, and I'd be like, but I want it, but like I that would be fucked up if I just take this Pokemon, like, because then who's protecting the forest?
No one.
You're like, so it's like the dilemma where you're just like, I get why Ash doesn't catch legendaries, because you're like,
yeah, you're an ass.
Yeah, you're an asshole. They could keep a balance or whatever, but you're like also, yeah, but it'd be cool if you had a fucking Lugia in your goddamn pocket.
Yeah. Then they're trapped.
No, because all Pokemon seem to love existing in a battle-centric world for some reason. Which I think is, I mean, everyone's pointed it out. It's not a new movie, but the Mewtwo movie, where like or at least the English dub version, it's not the same moral in the Japanese, but in the English dub version, they're like, fighting's wrong. Pokemon shouldn't fight, and we're like, motherfucker, what? You were just doing that 5 minutes ago, so like, because you thought it was fun. Like, what do you mean? And it's like, this is an extremely tone-deaf moral right now that you're trying to like push out.
Well, it's just because they changed it, right? So just that, like, doesn't make sense in translation.
And also because Mewtwo in the Japanese is more just like trying to find his place in the world as a clone, where in the English dub, he's just kind of an asshole. Until he has like his big philosophical monologue at the end that everybody's like, that's from, you know. They're like, what do you think this quote's from? It's from fucking Pokemon. But those movies still very fun. They hold up quite well. Except for the CGI in the Celebi one, in the 4th one. Not great. But very fun. Also, for Pokemon 2000, the Lugia song, like the theme. You remember the like, it's like she plays it on like the little ocarina thing, and Lugia sings it. Awesome in surround sound. I had that bitch so high up because I was like, this is gonna sound so fucking cool. Boy, did it. I was like, yeah, this is awesome as fuck. One of the greatest themes I could think of, just like offhand, of like, well, maybe not theme, but like, yeah, no, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. I still think that's my favorite out of like all those originals. So there's that one. There's Mewtwo. There's the Entei one.
I would probably just say it was the Mewtwo one because I think that was the first one I saw. So I would just say just out of nostalgia.
Right.
Yeah.
What's
What's the last one? I don't think I've.
The last one is Celebi. So it's. Or I think there's technically 5. I think Pokemon Heroes, the one with Latios and Latios, is part of that.
I don't think I've
thing.
seen that one.
But it's Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon 2000, Pokemon 3 the movie, and then Pokemon Forever. So it's Mewtwo, the legendary birds in Lugia, the one with the unknown, and Entei, and then Celebi and Suicune. Time travel,
favorite.
fantasy. What?
That's Ryan's favorite.
The one with Celebi.
Oh, I'm assuming that's his favorite because Suicune's his favorite.
Yeah.
So I would assume that's his
Suicune's there.
Because how else does Suicune become your favorite without, like...
Which is funny.
Actually, I'm going to ask him because I'm just assuming...
Which is funny because my favorite legendary dog is was it Raikou? The electric one, which doesn't show up in anything. I don't like...
I never felt more inclined to any of them.
Like legendary bird, Zapdos all the way. I think Moltres is boring as fuck.
None of them really spoke to me. I really like Marshadow.
I don't even remember what that one is.
It's like a newer one. Like it's not any. It's just like he's a little cute guy. Like
Celebi. Celebi's
yeah. But like none. Like I feel like I liked more average, like normal Pokemon than like legendary ones. So like whenever I was a kid and people were like fighting for them, I was like, okay, go ahead, you can have them.
Well, yeah, I mean,
that's
like,
okay. Because none of them were ever my favorites.
Yeah, I mean, like, none of the legendaries are like my top favorite Pokemon. But like, out of the legendaries, like, I would always pick Zapdos out of the 3, or like, but my favorite's probably always still basic bitch Charizard, because Charizard rocks.
Well, I mean, mine is basic bitch Eevee, and then specifically Leafeon. So
yeah, but although Leafeon
came out, he's just a cute little guy.
That guy.
Yeah, he's just a cute little guy. Like, I don't know what specific Also
Leafeon, later edition. Why Leafeon? I was gonna guess Sylveon.
So Sylveon is, I do love Sylveon, especially because the shiny is blue.
Yeah, I was like, I remember you trying to get that for like everyone. We were doing our like Colin basement days.
Yes, so that is like one of my favorites now, but that's like a later evolution. But specifically as a kid, I loved Leafeon. And I don't know.
We're never going to get any more evolutions.
Just spoke to me. So they've actually said, I think I sent it to you on TikTok, like that they said, because they're like, well, we don't want to accidentally like copy somebody. It's like, God forbid you just fucking paid someone to like do it. You saw their art and you liked it and you just paid them.
You just, I don't know.
Like,
it's not like everyone that works at your company has seen concept art of other Eevees. Like,
I don't know. Where was Marshadow introduced? Marshadow was revealed in 2017. Last Pokemon in the Alola Pokedex. I don't know.
Is he a legendary?
Are mythical and legendary the same?
Technically. Well, probably technically not, but yes.
Because it says...
Because, like, Celebi's not a legendary. Celebi's a mythical.
Okay, because it says a mythical Pokemon, so just wanted to make sure that that's the same.
As far as I understand, they're technically different, but, like, whatever.
But yeah, I just remember one day, I guess in 2017, just seeing this little guy, and I was like, oh, like, I love him. So he spoke to me. But I think that's the only mythical / legendary that spoke to me.
But yeah, those movies still very fun for the most part. And like I still think kind of like they all weirdly get super heavy.
Yes.
Like
absolutely.
Every single one of them gets like weirdly like, oh, this is real. Like a child's dying, or whatever. Like just out of nowhere. Like where you're just like, all right, like this is fun. This one won't have anything super sad. And then you're like, oh, there it is. All right, this child's dealing with the difficulty of losing their father and mother, and now is pretending and projecting parenthood on these two people that are like, we can't be this for you. And she's going through like internal turmoil of what she must do as a fucking 4-year-old that's lost her parents.
Have you seen the TikTok trend that's like, what's your favorite horror movie? And it's usually like a Pokemon like
usually a happy thing.
No, the opposite, being like whatever this Pokemon did. It's usually like a Pokemon dying, and then like and like so like an example is like Mimikyu seeing its reflection in the water for the first time, and it's just like depressed and like it can't get up, and Ash has to go into the water and like fish it out. Like it's so sad. And another one like Gengar's owner telling it to like wait there, and like it's just waiting there every day, and like the person literally just ditched it. Like just things like that, or like I can't remember what was it, Snubble, like saving its owner and then dying, like things like that. Like it's just got like the saddest fucking music, and it's just like, but that's just been a trend. If I see something, I'll send it to you. But every time, like my heart, it hurts. God.
Yeah. No, I've seen that, but like for where it's like a poster of a happy movie normally, but like it has like a tragic moment. So it'd be like someone showing Bambi or something. So I have seen stuff like that.
No, I've only specifically seen the trend with Pokemon. Specifically, I have never seen it outside of Pokemon.
Well, have you been having nightmares from those horror movies?
No.
Not seeing imaginary trees in your backyard?
Why'd you have to remind me of the tree? The fucking tree. Now I will.
Yeah.
It'll be there later.
All right. Want to wrap up there, and then we'll.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, thanks you guys for watching this week's episode of the Vaguely Anime Podcast. You don't have anything to watch, so see you guys next week. Don't forget to check out Cat the Moonstar on Twitch. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave free like follow. I don't know why that really matters anymore, but yeah. See ya.
Don't bully us, love and deep space girlies. Please.